Steve here coming at you with Banner Knowledge Bowling's next Pro Tip Tuesday. You're not a subscriber, please do so. Get a friend, comment, like, share. Let's grow the channel, let's spread the knowledge. I want to get into recommending a bowling ball. I get a lot of questions about, what should my next bowling ball be, or how do I pick my next bowling ball, and questions along those lines. Here's my advice. My advice is to go to your local pro shop professional and tell them what you're facing and what you're currently experiencing with your equipment in your tournaments or leagues, and what recommendations they have to combat the condition that you're facing. What I don't recommend, or what makes it harder, is for you to go into the pro shop to say, I really like to play, let's say, the second arrow, and I like to put my foot around board 18, and I like to throw it so that it goes somewhere to the right, and when it gets down the lane far enough, I want it to hook back to the pocket. Because what you're describing there is a lane condition. And you're on this channel and we have a very smart audience. So what we know is that lane condition is constantly changing. So although that pro shop operator can give you a ball that will do that when the conditions are correct, if you're on a scratch league, let's say there's 5 persons per team and everybody's throwing a lot of surface and they're taking all the oil off the lane, that shot that allowed you to play the second arrow in game 1 is changing, and you won't be able to use the same ball with the same release at the same speed at the same launch angle to be able to stay in that zone. You may need another ball, and we talked about the 5 adjustments, and we talked about manipulating the 5 adjustments so that we can attack the lane conditions the way they are currently and as they're changing. So this is my best advice. Go into that pro shop and say, here's what's happening. I'm using this ball, it's drilled this way, and I have a good look, but then I start losing my carry, and then it starts coming in high. I try to move in, and it either doesn't hook or it hooks too much. Now, that tells that pro shop operator what you're facing and the move that you're trying to do. And he can go to the ball chart. He can go to the way that he drills the bowling ball, maybe the surfaces that we're using on the ball and the cover stocks themselves, and make a recommendation so that we have a ball that you can either start the league night with or transition to as the lanes change. And that's the key. So don't be locked in on, I want to throw it in this part of the lane to have this reaction. Come at it from a slightly different angle. Say, here's what I'm experiencing, and how do I drill something up so that I can best overcome that environment. Hope that helped. How do you pick a ball? How do you make recommendations, and what's your advice? Put your comments and questions down below and we'll chat about it. Thanks a lot.